I just did a psychic reading today, and it was so tubular-tastic. Okay, let me just wrap it up for you. Okay. And it was over the computer, typing in sheets. But anyways, it was exciting. It was today. Just a few seconds ago. I'm so proud. I love being psychic. Thank you. Amen. And talk to spirits and ghosts. Okay? Okay. You like it? You like it too? If you don't know anything about it, then you suck. Just kidding. Or just learn about it. Okay, anyways. Well. Okay. There's this girl who just moved out on some land, like some farming land and stuff, which is so cool and totally awesome. Because she knows how to live on her own abundance and be awesome at the farm stuff and have like a million critters. And it's really fun. Well, apparently that land is haunted, that she owns it and stuff. And like what I picked up on her first off, I picked up on that she had this red shirt on, kind of like a tank top or whatever, which was a tank top, almost showing her cleavage, but it didn't. And then a cardigan over that, which is like a sweater. Like I learned the word cardigan from Melissa Sharp. Thank you. She's so funny. Anyways, that was correct about my visions because I can see you from here. Anyways, she told, and I saw some pictures of like her house that she's going to build in her ideas that are in her mind. But she asked me about what her room looks like and stuff, and I was like, it doesn't exist yet. But I see that where she is at her computer is she's facing her computer, and it's facing her, but what's in front of her is a big the kitchen, and then on the left will be a door to go outside, inside, or whatever, the front door. And then on the right, on the very right, is a big old living room, but in the middle of all this is a staircase going towards up the right. And they're going to be wooden, and they ain't going to have no carpet on it. And I was correct. And I saw that her room was going to be underneath that staircase on the bottom floor. See where this is the living room over here, and over here in this other corner on the right will be her bedroom over there. And that was true in her little map of how her house that she's going to build is going to look. Anyways, I sensed that she had a neighbor that looked just like her, kind of, but with white hair, and it was all pulled back. I couldn't tell if it was in a bun or if it was short, but I could tell it was all pulled back, either in some braids is what I could see. It could be a braid, could not be, but I saw the braids, and that was true. And I said she looked just kind of like her eyes and stuff, like all green changing and blue and stuff, and like how her face shaped is, and how she's long and skinny, and she had good skin and stuff. But anyways, that was true, and I told her that girl was exciting, acting, and that she has a gun, or the person who lived there that died had a gun, and said, well, actually, this person who's a neighbor with white hair, she's a living person. She's her neighbor. And I sense that she lives in a cabin, or the person who lived there that died, got murdered, lived in a cabin and wanted to build a house on that land and been living in that cabin for too long, but never got to build the house like she's going to do. Anyways, the girl with the white hair, I saw in my visions that she demonstrated how the person who got murdered on that land, which is freaking true. She said that she had a gun. She's, I'm going to shoot you, but she never would shoot anybody. She didn't shoot anybody, but she owned a gun, the person who lived there that died. Okay? And that she died by a tree and by a shed outside. True? Right on the money. And guess what else just happened? I picked up on the murderer. I sensed that he was a big old fat guy. He ain't that bad, but whatever, it's a big old fat guy. I'm going to call him. And he was a slaughterer. I don't know much about the farm stuff, but I would really love to work as a farmer or participate in any farm work. That is amazing. Anything being on that land is just amazing. Anything about farms. Anyways, I don't know. Everything, like my psychic visions tell me more than what I know about y'all and stuff. So it's really fun to confirm that I'm seeing stuff, because I don't know what I'm seeing and how these big words come to me. I go to it, whatever. Anyways, the big old fat guy, I sense that he has some serious lung problems. He was a wheezer. I could hear him wheezing and stuff when he's gonna kill that girl. And I could sense that he ain't had no care in the world. Like, it was awful. Like, he was someone who didn't even care. I mean, you couldn't even tell. Like, it was just a different species. Like, he was unaware of other people existing. He was a slaughterer, and obviously didn't care about animals. But what he cared about, what it was about, the murder, was all about money. All he cared about was money. He cared more about money than he cared about God. What a psycho. He needs help. And if he's in the spiritual world, someone has got to counsel him, teach him about others, and teach him how to be capable of caring. I don't know when their birthdays are, but I try to ask. And maybe I'll get that information sometime. But anyways, this is going to 6 minutes. So I was correct about that. And it was fun to do a psych reading today. There were some other things to do with it, but we're not